welcome back and unicorn hug! Today we're making some really cool school supplies out of like just everyday objects you can find around your house. And if you guys like back to school videos, I reckon we should do a challenge and give you guys 3 seconds to go and click the like button and also turn on the notification bell. 1, 2, 3. Have you guys done it? And also if you guys want to enter the current MacBook Air giveaway, all you need to do is join this wonderful family. Welcome. I love you guys so much. And the only other thing you guys need to do is to join my second channel, Reacticorns, which is also linked down below. So a bunch of new content just dropped on my app. This includes a bunch of DIYs as well as a style challenge with Sophia Nygaard, which was super fun. You also get new blogs, stickers, and access to giveaways as well. Don't forget to download my app, which is linked down below, and get an all access pass to watch this exclusive content. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. Let's go. You can make your own rainbow colored pencils with some colored pencil leads, glue, and colored tissue paper. First, measure out the length of your pencil lead and cut out 6 pieces of tissue paper to match this length. It's best to use different colors for this, so I picked as close to rainbow as I could. You'll also need to cut a single piece of plain paper to the same size as well. Next, mix 1 part water to 2 parts Elmer's glue and mix well, and this basically changes to Mod Podge. Awesome hack. I didn't know that either. Now use a brush to brush this glue all over your first piece of tissue paper and carefully wrap the paper around the pencil lead by rolling the lead over, and it should stick. Repeat this 5 times with each piece of tissue paper. This might get a little messy because the tissue paper color runs when it's wet, but it shouldn't affect the final DIY. Finally, after the last piece of tissue paper, wrap the piece of plain paper around the pencil and allow it to dry overnight. Then you'll have something like this, which you can then sharpen using a regular sharpener. And look at how the shavings come out rainbow. This looks so amazing and I can't believe it actually worked, so I'll definitely be making my own colored pencils in the future. Tiny fractures. If you love DIYs like I do, you might have loads of loose rolls of washi tape and it's just so hard to keep them organized. But a common household item you can use to help you with this is actually a cling wrap box. The cling wrap cylinder is actually the perfect size for your washi tape to fit over, and then you can pop all your washi tape inside the cling wrap box and even push the tabs in to allow them to rotate. If you can, even use the serrated edge to cut off bits of your washi tape, so it's kind of genius really. And typically for me, I decided to spray paint my box pink to hide the original design to end up with something like this. Super practical and useful for me. You're welcome. You can easily customize a plain notebook with a Sharpie and a shape cutout. In my case, I used a cute heart cutout and then some double-sided tape to stick it into the center of my book cover. Then, with a gold Sharpie, I just did a whole bunch of dots on my book. I started with the dots super close together around the heart outline and then spread them out further and further as I moved away from the heart. When you remove your cutout, you'll end up with something like this. This is so simple to do but looks amazing, and you can experiment with multiple colors and different designs. It's important to have a tidy desk, so I'll be making a DIY desk organizer inspired by the Golden Anthropology organizer here. Now this one actually costs $50, but I'm gonna make something hopefully similar that won't cost you much at all. Basically, you just need to find some empty bottles or cans or tins around the house of various sizes. Then I just placed them inside a cardboard box lid in a way that I thought looked kinda nice. When I was happy with the position, I hot glued all the jars down, and it was as simple as that. Of course, to match the Golden Anthropology organizer, I sprayed mine with some gold spray paint, and this is what I ended up with. I wanted mine to be a little bit more practical, so I made 2 rows so I could hold more things inside, and honestly guys, I love this. It looks so amazing and only costs a fraction of the store-bought one. I have so many used bottles of Elmer's glue lying around for some reason. So I thought I'd turn them into something useful. Just take 2 empty bottles of Elmer's glue and wash them out well. Next, use an X-Acto knife to cut away the tops of each bottle, only leaving the straight part. Next, take any kind of craft zipper and roughly measure out the length so that it goes around the bottle circumference. Then use some hot glue to glue on one side of the zipper to a bottle and trim off the excess. Unzip the zipper but not completely, and then stick the other half to the other bottle with hot glue as well so that they both line up. You should be able to use the zipper pretty easily and you're pretty much done with your DIY pencil case. You can do this with any kind of plastic bottle really, but I just thought Elmer's glue was much more unique. Did you know you can actually make notebooks out of cereal boxes? Yep, I had no idea either. Just take a used cereal box and cut out one side of the cardboard. Trim the edges and then cut it in half by marking it out with a fold. You'll basically be able to make 2 books with each side of the box. This next step is optional, but I wanted to cover the cereal packaging with some duct tape, so I just used the pattern tape, but if you like looking at pictures of your cereal, you don't have to do this step. Now take some A4 paper and cut it slightly smaller than the size of the cardboard. Mark out the halfway point of your cover and your pages and use a hole punch to punch 2 holes to help bind the books together. Now take a piece of yarn and thread it through both holes and secure it with a knot. Finally, I used a bit of washi tape to hide and decorate the spine and also drew a W on the cover. Pretty cool considering it was previously a cereal box. You can also use some patterned book wrap on the cereal box cover like I did with the other book, which I thought looked super pretty as well. And who doesn't love a little bit of glitter?
There is so much more to say.
You can personalize your pencil with a simple pipe cleaner. In my case, I love unicorns, so I made a cute little unicorn creature by wrapping the pipe cleaner up a few times and then creating a nose like this.
Sweet smile. You're my love and you're my life.
Then just stick on a few googly eyes and this is what you'll get. Also, the eraser casing looks like a unicorn horn when it's squished together, so that was perfect. You just need to remove the eraser first. You can leave it here or add a body, it's completely up to you. And I think you can never be too old for these super cute unicorn pencils. I am secretly in love with them.
You are the only one.
If you own a pencil sharpener that drops its shavings everywhere, you might get frustrated like me at the mess. But you can actually create your own shavings container using an M&M container or anything similar. First, take a hot glue gun and melt a hole into the lid of the container big enough to fit a pencil. Next, stick the sharpener underneath using hot glue and wait till it's set. Now you'll be able to sharpen your pencils without making a mess. And it looks super cute as well. So I think everyone has Ziploc bags lying around their home and most likely duct tape as well. And with these 2 things, you can actually make a pencil case. Basically, just fold your Ziploc bag to whatever size you want your pencil case to be and then tape it to keep this shape. Next, just cover the entire Ziploc bag with duct tape and that's literally it. In terms of quality, it might not be as sturdy as other pencil cases, but that doesn't even matter because you can just get a few different patterns of duct tape and make a new pencil case every week. Another great thing about this is that it's completely waterproof.
Is it me? Are you bored? You never finish what you start like these.
Now without you, I'm a ghost.
Some regular pencils can look so boring, so you can easily DIY your own personalized pencils with some acrylic paint and Sharpies. Simply paint over the pencil with 2 coats of paint and wait for it to dry. Next, write something on the side of the pencil with a Sharpie. It doesn't have to be your name necessarily. You can try different designs, and I found that writing with a black Sharpie and then a gold on top created a kind of shadow effect which I thought looked really cool. So that's it, no more excuses for boring lead pencils. So guys, which one of these DIYs did you you guys like the most, and are you actually gonna do them? Because a lot of you guys say you watch these videos but you never do the DIYs. But if you guys do, don't forget to hashtag me on Wenjicorns because I love seeing your creations. Don't forget to download my app to watch the new content, as well as join me on live streams, early screenings of YouTube videos, and there's a whole bunch of giveaways, merch, and stickers for you guys to check out. So grab your all access pass, the link is down below. That's it for this week, and I'll see you guys the next week. I'm gonna miss you guys so much, but I'll see you guys on Reacticorns and on social media, so don't forget to follow me there. And until next week, I'll be back with another video. Bye guys!